creatures of the night. Y'all here to see me. That's all it is. You're here to see me. And I'm okay with that. Look, I wish I could come on here and say better things about Ring of Honor, but the truth of the matter is that it hasn't got better. Tonight, really, just an hour show. You're not gonna feel like it's worth sitting through, to be honest. Really, when I do these watch alongs, I'm just hoping to get through the show itself, and then we're just chilling on the chat, having a great time because that part is more entertaining than what we're getting for the show. We started off with Queen Aminata, who we haven't seen in the ring for quite some time. She's in a ring with Maserati, and it was, I want to say, 3 minutes maybe, and it was over. We haven't seen her in a while. A lot of people do miss her and do appreciate her in the ring, and it's just like, oh, okay, 3 minutes, that's it. I'm just not feeling it at all. After this, we do have Dalton Castle, who is getting into it with Johnny TV still. They're talking about Johnny lost his glasses, and I guess he thinks it has something to do with Dalton Castle. I have no clue what's going on with that. They're entertaining, they're funny, yes, but it's just like, okay, what more can we do? Y'all had that match after the storyline was great, and it brought a lot of people to come over to see what was going on in Ring of Honor. But like they do all the time, they finish something and then it's just like, well, what else can we look forward to? So I guess Johnny TV and Dalton Castle still beefing somehow, some way. Don't know, kinda don't care. Now after this, we do actually have Marina, the problem, Marina Shafir. She is going against Amira, and this was another like 3-4 minute match. And it's just like, okay, y'all have video packages for Marina. She had her own promos before actually coming on to wrestle in Ring of Honor. And it's been a long time since I've seen Marina in the ring. I actually can't remember the last time. It had to have been sometime last year. I don't even think it was this year. And it's just like, okay, let's see what she's going to do. But then again, they put her in a squash, and that doesn't do anything good for her. Another thing too is this is another show where it's like they filmed from different locations, and some of the locations that we saw from last week's episode, some of those matches tonight were filmed at those locations too. Same crowd, same everything, and it's just like, so y'all been sitting on all these matches for months, and every week you're just kind of picking from what you're going to take from each shows to put on TV. And for me, it's kind of strange. It really is. I still really truly believe Tony Khan is better off doing tapings at Daily Place or in Orlando studios where he was doing it before. That's probably best case scenario, because literally you're having almost a month, it seems, of you having shows from the same venues every week. It's like, okay, a month ago we saw these same people in the crowd. This is the same place. Y'all still got stuff from Canada y'all showing. Y'all still got stuff before Double or Nothing. It's absolutely strange. Don't understand it. After this, we have a great match with Kyle Fletcher versus Dalton Castle. Dalton Castle is going for the TV title. He falls short, obviously, but I have to say this match was pretty great, and I did expect that from Dalton Castle and Kyle Fletcher. These two guys here, man, every time it seems like Kyle was just taking his win, here comes Dalton Castle kicking out every single time. And I'm just like, oh, he really trying to win. And it really made it seem like, hey, there's a possibility that Dalton Castle might take the win here. But Kyle Fletcher is just freaking amazing. He is hungry, okay? He has the title. And I really do feel like in terms of the perfect person to pick to win this title was Kyle Fletcher a few months back when he won it at the pay-per-view. However, we are at this point right now where it's just like Kyle Fletcher is consistently on the show. However, he has no storylines. He has nothing that they're truly doing with him. And to be honest, everybody who has a title should be in some type of storyline right now. Every single one of them. And it's absolutely insane to see that Kyle Fletcher not necessarily truly in a storyline. However, later on, we do have boring ass Lee Johnson, who is doing his little promo, and he ends up bringing up Kyle Fletcher's name. And it's so funny because Lee Johnson, also called Big Shotty, he has on his hoodie that he's wearing, it says one shot on it. But then he's talking about getting another shot at an opportunity to go against Kyle Fletcher for the TV title. Kyle Fletcher comes on and he said, "Oh, so you got my name in your mouth once again, and you want to go against me?" He said, "I've beaten you twice before. What's going to be different this time?" Then Lee Johnson goes on and says, "I can beat you twice in one night." And then he goes on and say, "You know what? I'm going to challenge you for a 2 out of 3 falls match." And Kyle Fletcher is like, "You know what? I'm bored. I don't have anything else to do. Might as well just entertain this little offer of yours." So we're going to get that match. When? No clue when that's happening. Now, we do have tag team action, the Infantry versus Nick Comoroto and Jacoby Watts. It, it was short. And once again, we do have Nick Comoroto who's doing all the action for his team. Jacoby Watts is he's there, but not necessarily getting involved into the match at all. He got his I don't know, he got like this prayer shawl and he got his cowboy hat and he got like a Bible and all that stuff. I really like that vibe of that 80s preacher vibe that they're giving him. I really do. However, they're not giving it time for anything to play out with that. It's like, okay, we got a little bit of a character here. You can really take it and run with it, and not really. So Nick Comoroto is in the ring the whole time going against both of the members of the Infantry, and he ends up taking the L. And I'm just like, okay, we did this last week. We're going to just keep doing this over and over again. I don't know. This is an opportunity for them to not just build a team with Nick and Jacoby, but they can also probably make a faction out of it. Like, it's a cool thing to have like this kind of preacher type of gimmick. I personally would like to see it work, but I don't think they're giving them enough time to truly do anything with these guys. It's just something about it so strange. Now, after this though, we do have a Proving Grounds match for the Ring of Honor Women's TV title, Billie Starkz versus Zamaya. And this was good, also on the short side as well. Billie Starkz have definitely improved, but I'm still not impressed, homegirl. But it's going to take some time. We'll see what ends up happening with Billie Starkz. Athena is injured, so Billie is going to have to make more appearances because she does have a women's title. So since the women's champion can't be around, Billie Starkz is definitely going to have to put some more work and have a really great match. But after this match, though, we do have Red Velvet who comes out, and she's like standing behind Billie Starkz while Billie Starkz is celebrating in the ring. And Red Velvet could have attacked her. She had enough time to attack her, not just stand behind her and look pretty. It's when Billie Starkz turned around, she notices that Red Velvet is there, so she ends up running out the ring. Red Velvet doesn't get a chance to do anything. She looks so beautiful, by the way. And then Billie Starkz is walking backwards onto the ramp, and she bumps into our girl, Queen Aminata, and she ends up running away from them too. They have to have the security guards and not security, referees come out to keep the girls away from each other. And I'm just like, great. They've been showing something with these girls for over a month now. However, nothing has truly played out with any of them. I just don't know where that's going. Now, for our main event, we do have the Dark Order versus Iron Savages and Jack Jameson. And they are going against Griff Garrison, Cole Carter, and Johnny TV. Obviously, Taya Valkyrie is ringside. This is probably might have been the longest match of the night. This match and Kyle Fletcher's match is the only match I think is actually worth sitting down and watching. Everything else is too quick, and you're getting no payoff from any of that stuff. We do have Dark Order take the win, which I did not expect at all. Absolutely did not expect that at all. They look like they're having fun or whatever, but the issue is that there's no payoff really in Ring of Honor. You have a match with actual trios, but the 6-man tag titles are on the Bang Bang Gang, and they're on AEW, and I just don't understand why put it on them and never put these guys on the show. So you have a roster full of guys who are they're not fighting for anything. The titles are not available for them at all. And it's just kind of frustrating to see. I really wish Tony Khan would understand from a consumer standpoint that those of us who's paying our little $9.99 for Honor Club monthly subscription, we should not be complaining about the show being an hour long or shorter. We should not be complaining about none of the title, well, almost none of the titles not being on the show. It doesn't make sense. They should be putting more effort into the show, and I really don't feel like they are, and it really, really sucks. I'm here, the sacrificial lamb, watching and letting you guys know what's going on. But I'm really worried to see like what can happen with this company in just a short amount of time from now. I don't know. I did buy tickets to the Ring of Honor pay per view. So I'm gonna be there. That's next month, July, whatever it is. I'm still gonna be there. I don't know. And even though the show itself is just not grabbing me, the pay per view is just definitely gonna be a good time, and I don't doubt that one bit. But Tony Khan, you gotta step it up. I really do wish, like Tony Khan, if you watched my videos, like you'd really see that I do care about the product, and you'd be able to see that, as a consumer, like people are watching, you should be taking what people are saying about who's watching. I've been watching since day fucking one. I've reviewed all these episodes, and it's just like I've seen you guys do so much better, and then all of a sudden you guys are kind of like showing like y'all don't care. And if you show you don't care, shit, people are gonna act like they don't care about your product either. Guys, thanks so much for watching my review. I will be back tomorrow, Rampage, and then I'll be live on Saturday with Martina, and we're doing a watch along for a Collision. I'll see you guys then. Bye.